on our way to Kenworth right now. I've been trying to have my hydraulic system fixed. It's overflowing from the hydraulic tank. It's not overfilled. I checked it. I drained any air in the system from the actual end dump ram. And for a long time now, I had been asking for my hydraulic filter to be changed. So what was happening is it's old. It's never been changed. It's just how they do things around here. It keeps coming loose, and it loses a lot of hydraulic oil, and I always catch it. And what they were doing was just retightening it. So with all that debris getting in there and so many times of retightening, it's been a while. But like I said, I don't use the mechanics here anymore. I use outside mechanics, but they didn't get around to coming last week when the truck was parked to work on the hydraulic system, figure out why the tank is overflowing and whatever. And I tell them make sure they order a filter to change it, since they're going to be working on the hydraulic system. Well, they didn't show up, they didn't call, so I took it upon myself yesterday to go ahead and order a hydraulic filter and an air dryer filter, which isn't relevant, but that needs to be changed as well. So right now I was down at one of the plants dumping, and everything went well. And as soon as I put the bed down, I kind of pulled up and I saw this big puddle that looked like just all kinds of water. Well, the gasket on the hydraulic filter gave. It just blew. I'll go ahead and put a picture of video. So what I'm doing right now is I'm coming out to Kenworth, like I said, to go ahead and pick up a dryer filter, a hydraulic filter, and get those changed out, and hopefully we can get back at it right now. The good thing is we're not too crazy busy right now, so I told the foreman he's going to have to hold off on the cold mix, which is fine because they typically don't use it towards the end of the day. And then I went ahead and grabbed this 90 for the end dump that was leaking. It's been leaking for a while, little baby leak, but it causes, a lot of drainage in the air system. So I got that off. I'm going to go ahead and get one of those two right now and get that changed out. But that's just what we do. That's the stuff I got to do around here. I'm not very knowledgeable with mechanics and stuff like that, turning wrenches, but I'm learning. It's kind of nice because you get a little hands-on. But like I said, we'll go ahead and get this filter on. Hopefully it's just that. I wanted a mechanic to actually pressure test the hydraulic system, but it seems like nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to guess why the fluid is coming out the tank, which there's a lot of obvious reasons. Overfilled tank, air in the system, the pressure setting's not right, and so far it's not air in the system and it's not an overfilled tank, so I'm thinking the pressure setting's not right. And then to have all that not be done or tested, and then it's crazy because the hydraulic filter, like I said, I ordered it yesterday, and the dude called me just after the gasket gave on the hydraulic filter that I ordered it from, and said, hey, that filter's delayed, it's stuck in LA, it'll be here tomorrow. And I'm like, dude, I need it like now. It's crazy, but I need it now. So just go ahead and cancel it, or bring one in stock for the future, and we'll see then. But right now I found it at Kenworth, so I'm driving over to Kenworth and pick those two filters up in this 90, get them changed out, and hopefully be on our way. We're on our way out. We went ahead and picked up our latex gloves. I got some other stuff while I was here that I needed. So I always need latex gloves, and then while I'm here, I got my fifth wheel lube grease. We got our air dryer filter, or I'm sorry, this is the hydraulic filter. And then we got our air dryer filter. And then we got our air fitting to put on. New one and old one. So let's get back to the yard, get this on, and hopefully it all works out. So we're back at the yard. There's my little cardboard right here to lay on the ground, but as you can see, oil everywhere. Gonna have to pressure wash all this real good. There's my issue right there. The rams don't sit all the way down. I went ahead and drained the air, lifted it all the way in the air. That's been an issue for a long time. I went ahead and cleaned all this up, but I got oil coming out, the breather and the filler cap. The gaskets are new, the corks in there. All this was just, these two were just replaced about a month and a half ago. So I think it just, like I said, it needs to be pressure tested. And then we need to get our 90 right here. Goes into here. So let's get started and we'll work our way. We'll get the catwalk off, get that dryer filter in. See how fast we could get this done to get back on the road. All right, so we got the catwalk off, and again, I always got something to say, but it's just the life I live in here. These are only half a turns. That's all it is. Sad because this catwalk is broken. It's ruined. And I said this before. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, this one right here. So you could see, I don't know why I call them Pac-Mans. All it is a turn, and it stops, for those of you that don't know. Somehow, that's all it is right there. Just a turn, it stops, locks in, sits right under the frame rail. Somehow, no names, the last dude that, I don't even know what he was doing under here. I don't recall what I had him do, but he went Superman on it and stripped it. You can see right there how it's all stripped. So this thing rattles like a mother. Anyway, let's get this filter changed. You can see all the hydraulic oil and all that. Let's get this out the way where I'm gonna jack anything up. Get our filter wrench. As you can see, it's old. It's taking a beating. I'm surprised this thing ain't loose. But let's go get it loosened up and get it changed out. And again, there's our hydraulic filter. That'll be next. Here's my key for anybody wanting to steal the Grinch's dread. I can't even open it because all the hydraulic oil that blew. Use that. Anybody that wants to steal the Grinch's truck, there it is. There it is. Ugh. All right, we got it loose. This thing was on there pretty damn tight. Took quite a lot of strength to get it off. There we are right there. Look at that. I think they said once every 2,000 hours or something like that, this should be changed. This has never been changed, I guarantee it. It's just how we do things. It's been pretty good though. I haven't had any condensation or any of that. So we'll clean this up right here. Grab my rag real quick, put that aside. It's my little shim so it doesn't rattle. So like I said, I'm not a mechanic. Anybody comment on what I could do to make my life easier or whatever. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. It's nice though, because I'm sure I'll pick up a lot of stuff down the road. And it's just a filter, nothing crazy, but just learn something new every day. Maybe throw a little lubrication on that seal right here. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. Out with the old, in with the new. Nasty. Look at that. Fucked it up, over tightened. It turns out everything I filmed right now with this filter and the filter housing, the threading, it's been over tightened way too many times. Filter should have been changed a long time ago the way I had asked. That filter pretty much is no good anymore. You could tighten it down, but it goes up and down with the pressure because of all the threadings that are messed up on the housing. And I'm sure now the threading on the filter is messed up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it down to a hydraulic shop a couple miles down the road. We'll go ahead and leave it, have them take care of everything. If there's any more air in the system I didn't get out, and possibly now there is, and also have them pressure test it. I know it needs a pressure testing. Anyone out there that knows about PTOs, hydraulic systems, let me know, because the pump was recently replaced by Kenworth, and I would think you have to pressure test it after, but I'm not too sure. I'm just guessing, I'm assuming. So anybody that knows about this, let me know. Drop me a comment. I like to learn a little more about this stuff. But we got a good run at it today. New filter. Look at all this. So every time I turned on the PTO, it just popped. And it popped that gasket out, and all the hydraulic oil came spraying out. Thank God I haven't washed the truck, because I'd be pretty pissed. But that's where we're at. That's what we're gonna do. And that's our day. So more than likely tomorrow I won't be driving. I'll probably be with a crew. I don't know, see what they could find for me to do. Look at all this. Look at all this. I hate getting dirty. I cannot stand it. Not too bad. All right, let's get it over to this hydraulic shop and get it dropped off, and hopefully they could fix it. So like I said, what they're gonna have to do is put a new filter, put this new housing on, because that's the one where the threadings are all messed up, and then get it pressure test, get the air out the system, and we should be good. But other than that, we got our dryer filter. We got our 90 right here put on for the air. This one was, like I said, hissing out. Got that changed. Let's get to it. I didn't get to finish recording the update of taking it to the hydraulic spot I said I was taking it to, but I did show up. I talked to the guy, and basically I had called them beforehand and asked them what they were capable of doing, if they could work on an end dump tractor trailer, filter housing, the filter, check the pressure on the hydraulic system and the main ram on the end dump. Well, the dude looked confused, and he's like, let me go find my mechanic. And I don't know, he took off for 5 minutes in his car, and then he came back with his mechanic wherever he was, probably throwing some back, you know. But the guy didn't, I don't know, he was looking at the truck, and he just, the face said it all. He kind of looked lost. So basically off the bat, I just told him, hey, you know what, I don't feel comfortable leaving the truck. I don't think you guys have actually worked on a system like this before. So with my comfort level, and it's not my truck or trailer, and I just told him, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna find somewhere else. You know, appreciate it, thank you, but wish you would have told me this over the phone before I showed up. It's not like I just showed up. But we got back with the other mechanics that were supposed to come out, but I got sent a different guy. I got a hold of a different guy. They gave me a number, my office did. And I talked to the guy, and he seems really cool, real knowledgeable. Off the bat, just on the phone, everything he was saying and telling me, it just made sense to me. And I guess he's one of the good ones there. So we set up to go ahead and have him come out tomorrow morning. He's got a call already in the morning, so he says he'll show up, I don't know, around 10. So I called my boss, you know, my boss. How many bosses do I have? I got 3, I guess. But I called my boss and told him, hey, you know, I'm not going to be in tomorrow because the mechanic's going to come and I want to be here when he's here. So, you know, maybe I'll come in at 8:30, 9. Is that cool? And, you know, whatever. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in tomorrow morning. I'm going to go ahead and undo the filter housing, get it ready, find where I'm going to go pick it up. I got to call a couple local dealers again. So maybe go out to Kenworth again, maybe Peterbilt. I don't know who has it. A lot of places, maybe Granger. They're big on hydraulic stuff. So hopefully when I get it all undone and all that, and go get it picked up, the new one, by the time I'm coming back south, the mechanic will be ready to come out and work on the end dump in the truck. So that's just the update of the outcome for today. Well, hopefully it does get fixed tomorrow. I'll put in, you know, whatever hours I get tomorrow. So I always have something to do. They always find something for me to do. But as of now, that's how it's going to go down. I feel comfortable with the guy going out tomorrow. I hope it does get fixed. I hope it's all good. And we'll see where we go from there. I just got done right now spraying down my clothes from today with Shout. I'm letting it sit, and then we'll go ahead and wash that, get all that hydraulic oil and grime off my shirt and bib overalls, coveralls, not coveralls, but bib overalls, whatever you want to call them. Anybody want to know? It actually helps if you're real grimy, if you're real greasy, if you're real dirty. Spray some Shout on it, let it sit, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and throw it in and get it washed, and it actually cleans up good. It doesn't get everything off, but it cleans up real good compared to just throwing it in with soap and water or whatever you guys use out there. So I just thought I'd update. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, leave me any comments, anything you guys could help me with. I said it before, I take all the bad, all the good, whatever anybody's got to say. My feelings don't get hurt. I know I could be a baby sometimes or seem like I know it all, but I don't. You know, I do the average mechanic stuff, you know, oil changes and just whatever I could do or learn. So with that said, again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see what other content we get for you guys, and hopefully I get an update tomorrow on what happens, or hopefully I could get some content. Morning, we're back at it. I went ahead and get half of the filter housing off. We're gonna go ahead and run it up to Granger and see, hopefully they have. Well, I'm gonna call before, but just getting this last line off. What is? I thought I heard a leak, but I'm going crazy here. I'm going crazy. So here we go right here. We got our 2 lines disconnected. Here's our filter housing with our new filter. That's probably no good, but this is what we're gonna go ahead and, you can hear that. See it? It's supposed to be tightened. Like I was saying, it goes up and down. Let's see if I can get it right. You see that movement? And that's supposedly tightened. We left it tightened yesterday. So it's the threadings in there. Let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. We'll get it to Granger and make sure we get the right one. All right, there's all that cross threading. I don't know how well you're gonna see it on camera, but all this is cross threaded. It's all rough, and it doesn't allow the filter when it goes up with these threadings that are fucked up right here. It doesn't allow the filter to hold in, so when there's pressure, the filter's going like this, which is causing the gasket to blow out excuse me, and cause all that hydraulic leak. So whoever put this on originally cross-threaded it, and then over tightening it never helped it. But I'm gonna go get this right now at Granger. Just these are ours, but I'm gonna get just this housing. Adios. All right, update on the update. We went and got a 5-gallon hydraulic oil. Top it off. Here's the old one. Been driving around all freaking day looking for it. No one has it. 1.5 inch inlet outlet. For some reason, no one had it, but we did find one spot that had it. And of course, we got ourselves another filter again. Being that the other one is actually, it still looks good, but it came with it, so that's what we're going to use. Get it on right, get this thing up and running. But it is 1:34, so by the time this is all plugged back up, that's a day. All right, we're getting back here to the yard. Check this mechanic. Oh, he is there. He just texted me too. I was doing like he ain't there. This mechanic dude is pretty funny. This is the first day I meet him. I talk, there he is now. Vern. Where's Vern doing? Get a hold of him right now. Vern, what the fuck you doing? Lunch break over? Fuck, dude, you're on lunch all fucking day. He's like, what the fuck, huh?
Did we get our part?
What part? I thought you went to lunch.
I didn't go anywhere.
That's what I did. I went to lunch.
Come on.
Am I gonna hit that gate? I can't see.
Nah, you got plenty of room. Keep going.
Yeah, you're gonna run me into the gate. Let's get it done. Get this Friday started. What do you say, Vern? Hey, I did the hard part. I took all the shit off. You showed up. Fucking went on lunch break. And now I gotta sit around and wait for your ass to put this on. All right, so Vern's gonna finish this up.
So when it was
I'm
mounted,
gonna plug it up, mount it. This was right on top right here when I took it off.
was mounted this way, so this needs to be turned towards me, right? This one's pivotable any way I want.
No, this needs to turn.
Okay, Gary, that's not what I'm saying. You know who Gary is, right?
No, who the fuck
Gary's
is
that snail that's on the fucking SpongeBob.
Oh, okay.
So
You want
these
fucking
two
SpongeBob
bolts-
fucking Vern?
These two bolts go right here, right?
Yes, sir.
Good.
See what I got to deal with here? These fucking crazy mechanics. And tell me you're gonna take another break, Vern.
We don't take breaks.
Oh, bullshit. You showed up late. You said you were gonna be here at 7. You showed up at noon.
What are you filming?
You, Vern. Dude, you tell me you're gonna be here 7. You show up at noon. You look at the truck 5 minutes, and then you fucking take a break. And then you got your poor fucking helper right here,
I know that poor
sitting in the
guy.
truck with the heater on. All right. How many cycles we run of Vern? 2 cycles up, and on the third one it came down and fucking blew the gasket again.
Yeah.
So
How long do you have? How long has that PTO been changed, brother?
the pump? About a month and a half ago. It's a crazy shit. Like I said, 3 cycles up, 2 down. On the third one up, second one coming down, pop the filter, brand new housing. Don't know what it is. I don't know, gotta figure it out. Not me, Vern, but.
need a filter.
Nobody cares about it.
Dude, are you open tomorrow?
Yeah, we're here tomorrow. Give you our time.
Okay, so are you the ones in San Diego? Or in San Marcos?
San Marcos.
Okay, so is San Diego open until noon tomorrow?
They're open all day.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Fucking here, take this fucking Jimmy.
I can't believe you can't ask the question, simple question I had you. Then they want to play games. Because I joke all the time, that's the problem with that shit. It's not your fault. Me fucking with them, so now they're fucking with me. Come on, I got you cut in half. I know you're cut in half now. I'm just afraid to cut the goddamn hands. Sissy.
You want to dump it in the black one? Or you want another hydraulic bucket? This dude is fucking showering. Still can't figure out this system. We're back to it. First day back on a job with the end dump. We got our second new housing put on. New filter. My boy Vern yesterday figured out, he checked the pressure relief valve down here and went ahead and put a reducer coming from the pump over here, another reducer. He felt there was too much flow when the thing came down. So we ran it 6-7 times yesterday. Everything good so far. It still looks like I got a hydraulic oil coming out. Not sure why. Vern was a little frustrated at that point. He's like, man, you're too picky. Just kind of go with it. And I said, dude, you're right. As long as it works, let's put it on and we'll worry about this later. I'll tie a rag around it. And then he also said that ram, he said it's nothing to worry about. More than likely it's solid. So I told him as long as nothing happens, it bends, maybe on a turn. I take turns real easy and all that. That's fine. So like I said, we're loaded with 30 sand. We'll go ahead and see how it runs today. And hopefully this week we could go ahead and get this truck acid washed on the frame and pressure washed. It's hella slippery, hella grimy everywhere. But that is the update on the update on the update. So far, so good, and we shall see today. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching.